Hello gamers and inters. Today we've got a new deck. Well, I say new, kind of new. We're going back to Fiora and Galio. So it's changed a bit because we've lost some cards such as Broadwing, which were pretty important in a deck like this. So I'm going to see how this deck feels after the rotation. So we have protection spells for Fiora. If I just pull the deck up on the side. Oh, I think I've got the wrong version on the thing, because I had two copies of this deck. But, Magical Fettering, Sky Splitter, we have Gentleman's Duel for a strike. I think I'm running Shield of Durand in this version. The Darkened Spear, so that we can get some health.
I seem to have misplaced
yeah, we're running a few things to just try and just mid-range the opponent. So in this matchup I will take Blunder. Heal could be good in this as well. However, they have mini-morphs. They have other things, so they take out the Rally, so not too bothered about that. We get the Nora. Yeah, that's good. See. So this is a one-off, the Lord Eldred. I thought it would be funny to run, so I was like, I'll run it. Let's just go all in on the Formidable right now. We can go Balin, we can play Charger. Wow. They pass? Interesting. So, let's go Balin. We'll push. A lot of damage, wow. Okay, I'm keeping this in. Opponent's hand clearly just bricked. But, good curve, we killed the Nora, they didn't get a portal. So, game number 2. I'll probably keep this one in as well, just so we can see how it performs. But they're playing Freljord Noxus just Gnar, which I assume is just aggro. Like the aggro Gnar we saw last, like, expansion, like the last year. But yes, I'm running Petrolite Hound, I'm running Snow Dog, Sculptor, Charger, Pioneer, Balin, Mountain Drake, Lord Eldred, Fiora and Galio, obviously. And then, oh, I'm not running Shield of Durand, as I said I thought I was. So, kind of interesting there. But, like, we're in Freljord for the protection spells. Well, let's say protection spells. Sky Splitter, mainly. Darkened Spear is pretty good in Formidables. So, we'll, but that's why we're running Snow Dog, because Snow Dog is just a good card. He's kind of hard to remove, and the buff that he gives is kind of good for a 2-mana card. It's like Omen Hawk, but on an attack effect. So if you can get it off twice, you most likely win the game. If you're against another mid-range deck, that is. Okay, so we'll attack with everything. You might use a Sky Splitter to buff and keep it alive, but if not, very good for us. That's very good for us. So their top units are +2/+2. Our top units are +2/+2. So let's see if we get something playable. Ooh, that's a good +2/+2 as well. I'll take that. So we can do this. In this matchup, I'm going to take Blunder. Just because I imagine they're going to go Overwhelms. So we can do this. They might stun us. Sky Splitter is fine. I want to kill that after next turn, so I'm going to take that. Trade Sky Splitter for Sky Splitter. Just to open attack. Oh, hold on. Let's make that a 3-dog. Like, we have a Gentleman's Duel, if anything, if they try anything funny. We can guaranteed kill one of these. Interesting, okay. So we can do this. And we have Gentleman's Duel. So our next unit is +3/+3. Let's do that, so we can at least not have to worry about the overwhelm. Magical fettering, okay. So we could play Balin here. I'm gonna trade this dog here, by the way. Like, sure they can Sky Splitters keep it alive, but... Okay. I'm gonna accept that, just because I want to play this. So... Yeah. I think that was another game where opponent had a pretty bad hand, but, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Okay, game number 3 is Teemo and Nora. So, let's look for... Oh, I like this. I like this hand a lot, actually. This puts a lot of pressure. Wait, we both kept our entire hand. I don't know if I'm happy about that. But we have the Darkened Spear. We have Gentleman's Jewel. We have Balin. So, we can push quite a lot of damage. And we have responses to cards. So, wow. I'm just going to open attack here. Balin on 4, Balin on 5 is pretty strong. Let's just say that. Okay. Cartographer. That's how you say that word. So we'll do that. If they attack, I will probably not block. Oh yeah, this is the transform deck. So I need to be careful for Knack attack. I need to like answer him basically immediately. So Balin or Fiora? I'm gonna play Fiora. I'm gonna say,
we speak with blades.
Look, I have a Fiora now. What are you gonna do? So there's a call that I should be playing Glacial Spell to Fiora, but I'm not too sure. I could try it at least, but yeah, I'm not inclined right now to play it. We are also just beating them down quite heavily, actually. But we do need to look out for that Knack attack and like that. So let's do it like this, so we guarantee the kill, because they might have pings and stuff like that. Doing it this way, at least we know the Knack attack is dead. We don't have to worry about.
Cup of tea?
Yeah, so putting it on the Nora, so it's basically like a Nora print of this. That's pretty good. I'll take that. So if we do... If we do... No, we'll do it next turn, I think. So we'll do this. They do get Knack attack. So let's just play the Magical Fettering. They have a Mystic Shot, they have it. They don't. So they can Spectacles, but they can't do anything else. We'll take that. So they can't play a spell either. So they get one block. Yeah, we win. Nice. Can't play a spell because of suppression. They didn't get the portal, so we have open attack lethal. We'll take that win. These have been some like really comfortable games. And just to say why I'm so surprised, I've been playing. I did 3 days of streams, and nearly all of the second and third day I had really bad games. So today, new day, lots of wins. Okay, this should be a real test. This should be a proper test. This guy has been playing dragons, I think, all weekend. Must be new to dragons, not got much mastery on Shyvana, but yeah, just really likes the dragons archetype, it seems. So yeah, we'll go for a proper game here. I might keep this one in, just to see how it does against dragons, even if I lose. So let's hope I don't, because I would like to win. So Snowdog on 2. Charger on 3. We can then equip the Spear on turn 4, which is when Shyvana comes down. The only issue is Shyvana attack plus form up would then trade with the Charger. So we need to maybe find something to counter that. So let's see. Yeah, the main issue right now is what happens when opponent starts playing the bigger stuff. 6/6 Dragon. We also do fold to Swarmcaller, which is probably a reason why a deck like this isn't good. Oh, they always pass because we play the 3/2, but maybe they just don't have it. Maybe they just do not have it. That's the thing that I keep forgetting. It's like old Broadmain, yeah, where you just pass on 2 because... Oh, he doesn't have a dragon. Interesting. So he... Yeah, he passed on 2 and then realized he didn't have a dragon. So we can do this. Badger Bear, so we can do this. We'll attack. So our next unit is +3/+3. I would really like it to be Balin. Arguably a little bit better. So we'll trade that. And we'll show them our 7/7 Fiora. So yeah, that's why I wanted this die, because now I can equip this and get a... So they'll probably go for equipment destruction here. So let's see, because we can use it to heal at least. London. Okay, so at least we can play this now and not have to worry. This is a 1-mana 5/5.
I have found such beauty in mortality.
So we'll just play this. And then attack. Ideally we play this, and then we can just Galio next turn. The only issue is
Own your frailty.
we are going to... Yeah, I think we do. I think we just go all in on the Formidable for this turn. Poor Fiora. So she loses the buff, but they also waste a shackle. So I'm not too sure what the plan was there for them, but sure thing. So we'll play Balin, then we'll play Galio, and opponent will be a little bit scared probably. So this will be a 6/6 once Balin also attacks. So Balin will be a 7/7. This will be a 9 attack. Galio will be 9 attack once Balin attacks. So we are threatening quite a lot of damage here. We have harsh winds for their attack. I think this was so good, by the way, because they have to focus this. And, like, yes, Fiora would have been nice to potentially get, but, I mean, this development here is just crazy for us now. Like, what are they going to do?
A battle? Count me in.
Yeah, so 28. Yeah. Pretty crazy turn. Imagine we had Broadmain still. Not Broadmain, Broadwing. Broadwing, I miss you, bud. Gone are the days where you didn't even have to play a card for it to get Challenger. We just had Challenger base. So we can do this, force them to block. Like, we could just pass. but like, I actually kind of like this.
Turn back. Nature defies nature.
But I think they might buff here, by the way, because then this survives on 1. Yeah. And then we have Harsh Winds
Turn back.
Pain must
for
be felt.
next turn. If they develop something scary, we can deal with it. We can pass initiative with that. We'll have 9 mana. So we could do like Dark and Spear plus Harsh Winds. Or we could do Balin plus Harsh Winds. I actually like the Balin better. Then at least we're developing a unit. Just don't get Deathless and I'll be kind of happy. You got heal. Okay. God. This Harsh Winds is coming in clutch. So, they might have another form up. It's possible they have another single combat. But as soon as we play this, it literally only form up matters and it only keep one of them alive.
I'm made of petricite, not patience.
Question is, are we bothered? I don't think we are. I don't think I'm going to waste a Harsh Winds to try and save a Galio. This one is already damaged, so I guess we took this one. And we have lethal on the open, because we have the Harsh Winds available. You can't trade this now. Yeah, he knows. GG's. So surprisingly, we won that game. I didn't think we won. Well, I think that's 4 wins in a row now. Okay, and for game number 5, we have Sunny's Revna Printer deck. So, knowing that they're going to want to print, we'll keep the Magical Fettering because it'll be annoying for them to deal with. We could potentially kill the Revna with Pioneer. So let's just see how this goes. So we got Sculptor, which we haven't seen today.
I sculpt what others
So
only dream
Sculptor,
of.
when we play an ally, we can grant it 1 health. So let's see. Dog will probably open attack if I'm going to guess, which means we'll kill it with Fiora next turn. In this matchup, it's Blunder, because they have elusives, they have overwhelms with Gnar. So yeah, there's a couple of things that we need to try and target. But
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
we'll play the Fiora. Always play from the left-hand side. So
Close your eyes and dream with me.
Let them eat souls.
we will do here and here. So if you have Sky Splitter, they can only choose to save 1. That's what's most important to them. The Lilia is. Okay, so at least we know that information now.
A little dream does wonders.
So the reason they want that is probably to keep the discount, but we will see. Okay, so we have double
Don't judge a
Balin.
bud before its bloom.
So double Balin's pretty cool. So
Go on, dance.
play this.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Oh yeah, it gets a buff from this as well. There's the overwhelm. Let's do that. So if they pass next turn when we play Balin, we know why. It's because they have Revna. So we'll do this.
Now that's a bit better.
Okay, so there we go. We know the answer to that question then. Steel Gale, okay. So Balin buffs Balin. Balin attacks. So this is pretty strong now. We do have a riposte, but this Fiora is not doing anything for good turn. So we will charge her. Probably look at playing this next turn. So there's the Revna. Ooh, it was a buff Revna as well. Pretty strong. Pretty strong. So yeah, we'll do this.
Slight adjustment.
I'll ferry your dreams to the garden.
Yeah, the next units they start playing are going to be pretty goddamn big. They'll be +8/+8. So
Strength through discipline, honor through diligence.
let's see. So Fiora can kill Lilia. We'll get an extra +1/+1.
For the honor of House de Hogar. The north is ours.
Okay. So this is still surviving. We get harsh winds, which is not ideal,
For Avarosa.
but probably want to trade this with Sky Splitter. Not even trade it, just keep it alive. This is where we're really going to have an issue now, because a lot of their units are cheap, and they're going to continue to start printing this Revna. Maybe we can try and get some good trades with a Harsh Winds or two, but it's going to be very unlikely at this stage. Especially the next units now. So they've gone from +8/+8 to +12/+10, because this is a 4/2. So it's going to be very, very risky to we'll see, we'll see. Ooh, okay. That's very good. Wait, Galio is 13.
Step lightly.
Let's pass. Let's just see what he plays.
These are dangerous lands.
So I'm glad I didn't... Actually, we can do this. So you can play that, then play this.
Will you chisel me, friend? Someone who won't break.
We're guaranteed to get Galio level.
have to.
I do not see a world where we don't get Galio to level here.
I go unseen.
So Galio will level. We have Harsh Winds plus the Riposte. So
Rest until
Galio top deck might have actually just won us the game. So we can do this.
Finishing touch. Try me.
Eyes open.
Harsh Winds here.
The north is ours.
Okay, so let's sleep this and this. It's likely they can just redevelop some units, but you killed the Lilia though, so that's good.
Sleep is like a short death. As a tree. Nightmare, you are not welcome here.
I'm gonna play this.
They would fall by my blade.
Yes, they get a unit, and it's gonna be big, but I think this is worth.
We follow the legends until
Holy
we
shit,
become them.
that is a bit
I
big.
will cut you down.
Also, I forgot that the they should always go at the end, so
En garde. Try me. Do not oppose me.
You won't cut its mother tree.
so we ideally need to find a way to deal with the really big elusive, because right now we don't have anything.
Stay back, dream.
A strike or a frostbite will do. That's all we need. But I will say that they have had an ideal game. They got their combo off so many times. Like, ridiculous how many times that this Revner has come out. I think this is the 5th Revner that will be summoned with this one. So, yeah, these units are just maybe a little bit too big for us to deal with. So, yeah, unfortunately, that's all she wrote. We'll let them get the swing because they managed to get the Revner printed many times. But yeah, it's kind of difficult to deal with some of these units.
The advantage is mine.
So
Precision and grace.
do that. We can do that. Yeah, kind of had to deal with a 14 elusive attack unit.
Well, we lost. Let's go fight something up.
Okay, Shyvana, Morgana, and Elder Dragon will be our last game to showcase this deck. I do like this hand. I'm gonna keep it. I did realize, by the way, that that Revner game, one of the reasons why that was so unlucky was because we didn't have a strike. If we drew the strike spell and killed that first Revner, we probably just could have just held it hostage in the sense of, like, they couldn't have probably played the sleep spell on it. But that's life. Didn't get the draw. Double Galio, double Fiora, so lots of champions.
I best dragons. You can't frighten me.
So 3 mana 5/5. I've had worse 3 drops. Okay, so they'll kill the Sculptor with the Pioneer, but
A little reinforcement
there
at the
ain't
seams.
much we can do. And then with the Fiora, I'm going to pull this, because if they do have a form up, they can
I long
kill the
for
Fiora, but then at least if I drag this and they used it, that could still live, basically. So, maybe a single combat. See a single combat go in this box here and then a single combat. Which wouldn't be great for us. But I think this shows you, like, where the strengths of this deck and the weaknesses are. With Broadmane going, not Broadmane, Broadwing, too many broads. You can see the issues that there is with this deck, and why it's a little bit difficult to play certain matchups. I mean, in decks like this, if they're running the Swarm Caller, we will just lose the game because they remove Formidable completely. Unfortunate there. We have no protection. The equipment could have done good here. Magical Fettering could have gone pretty decent, but unfortunately, we ain't got anything. So, yeah, this one is a little bit rough. Also, in a matchup like this, it's really difficult to play these now because it's not going to do much. But yeah, if they have the Swarm Caller, I will just surrender this game because we won't be able to win. Ah, GG's. You just cannot win that matchup.
We lost focus.
Okay. Lux and Vex, so boosts and Spirit and Gloom. So, going to be interesting to see how we play into all of that. I'm just hoping they don't have gifts on 2 because it will mess with Snowdog, but Snowdog will get off 1 attack anyway and do its thing, so double Snowdog. Yeah, so they do have gifts, unfortunate. We still got to do this. Then we'll do this. Just want to get these attacking early on so that we can get the buffs out.
Fashion is feeling, and I'm feeling fabulous.
So, yeah, pretty rough, but we're still gonna have to attack, even though they get really good trades here. Gloom, we don't do really good into. I guess with Formidables though, you don't have to worry about it impacting your attack. So, turn 3. Let's just do this. It's 3 mana 3/3. Still pretty decent. And we can counter it with a Balaam buff. So
Vex will never say it, but I know she loves you.
Well, I certainly love her like my own.
okay, so we can play Balin. Ooh. Specifically in this matchup, I think this is really good. Because I don't know if they have anything. I'm just going to look at what the meta version of this deck looks like, because I don't think they have anything to deal with big units. Let me see. Let me click Lux. Runeterra, Lux, Vex. The biggest thing that they can do is Smoldering Smirk. So if we save a Gentleman's Duel, we might be able to do it. But I'm not looking at this guy's deck specifically, I'm just looking at the meta version of it, so maybe he doesn't like Smirk, maybe he gets rid of it. And if that's the case, then
Vex will never say it.
yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do.
She loves you.
Well, I certainly love her like my own.
Okay. So yeah, we'll play this. Ooh, second Duel is really good. And they're gonna boost next turn. So I think we just oh, please go for a Smirk. They go for a Smirk here, that's really good for us. I think that was a Smirk. Unless it's a Rising Light, in which case we're gonna have to Gentleman's Duel anyway. I think this is a Smirk. Okay, so if they do it, they want to do it on this and this. And then it's exact for the Smirk to kill this. Don't do it. Interesting. Okay, so open attack, we just attack with everything.
These are big feelings.
let's just see if they have anything. They do run form up. Now let's do this. We deal with the Uncle Melty that got the buff. Single combat. Okay, I'll accept that. It still dies, so it still does the job. And this Mountain Drake is still really big. So next turn we'll play Lord Eldred, and then this Mountain Drake will become an issue.
Mr. and Mrs. Vex. Love the fits.
So, not too bothered about that. Fiora will still do her thing.
I am Luxana, Lady of Light.
So they'll probably play this now. No? Okay. So that's probably Rising Light then. If I were to take a guess. If it's not Smirk, it's Rising Light. And they didn't play... I mean, sure thing.
Strength through discipline, honor through diligence.
Even if it is a Rising Light and it goes to a 6/6, this card is still insanely strong. So go on, play that now that you can boost. Let's play this, then the Rising Light, and then we're going to kill off the Lux. So that the, Yep. So, Fiora dies, this goes to a 6/6, so we need to kill... the Lux. The 6/6 can trade with that 6/6. So it's really only Ali that we have an issue with. However, the impact is a bit of an issue.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Okay, we'll just do this, because I think this is the best that we can do.
What was he so afraid of?
So the impact is an issue, but we do have a tough Nexus, so... swings and roundabouts.
This isn't story time.
A shameful display.
So, we get that. We'll use the Darkened Spear. Yeah. That's a pretty solid game to end on. I like that. We handled it well. We figured out what the card was. We got the win. I like this deck.